Ebusia. Like you know how it feels until it is closer to you. Mary ho because Dr. Omane Boama, Dr. Murtala, and Dr. Omane Boama preset 2024 election. He fought so hard. He fought hard. Hey, life. Dr. Omane fought so hard. When he James of he fought so hard to make sure that NDC comes to power. Murtala Mohammed is also working hard in parliament and others. Not Dr. Man. But Dr. Haruna Iddrisu are breaking silence. This is very sad. Very sad. Very, very sad. What breaking silence? Nah. Baby but sometimes but sorry, going on normal duties. You don't know that this will happen. Was sorry, energetic, or crafty, I'm going to work for Madagascar. Haruna Iddrisu breaking silence. He's putting himself together because emotional tears. Don't show video.
Government appointees just gone by your shot. You saw Stan Dobe, Chief of Staff in charge of operations. You see Alhassan Suhini. I don't think he's in the mood. He's not in the mood to talk. So it's a somber moment, here. Proportions we cannot describe. In your shot right now, you can see NDC General Secretary Fifi Kwete. He's the one approaching right now, together with Roads and Highways Minister Kwame Agboja. Also is the Environment Minister, Environment Energy Transition Minister Fifi Kwete. He cannot speak. You see Kasela Tufosin, Finance Minister, also there in your shot, having a conversation with Energy Transition Minister, Education Minister Haruna Iddrisu. Mr. Iddrisu, condolences to you. How did you hear the news?
Tragic departure of our colleagues in the service of our country. They were on their way to Obuasi to launch the cooperative mining initiative. The president is down emotionally. We pray that God will give him the fortitude and the Ghanaian people to accept this tragic loss. Excellency, the Vice President, Professor Jenana, is now leading a government delegation to formally, but albeit with difficulty, go and convey the sad passing of our colleagues, Dr. Omane Boama, Dr. Murtala Mohammed, Alhaji Lemuna, Alhaji Murtala Mohammed, and comrades Sapong. So the Vice President have considered a team, one led by Julius Debrand, National Chairman to Koforidua, supported by the Army Commander, and the other team will visit the two other families, and a family will visit Takoradi tomorrow. Do accept our sympathies and condolences. Very difficult moments for all of us.
Okay, thank you. So Central Region, that is the church event in the Central Region. This source suggests to us that the president would have,
2024 elections. The names again: Squadron Leader Peter Anala, Flying Officer Chum Ampadu, and Sergeant Ernest Edumensa. These are the officers of the Ghana Armed Force who were on board together with the 5 individuals. Unfortunately, we are reporting their death this afternoon.
They all killed in this crash. I want to take you now to the Sikaman community in Obuasi, where my colleague Emmanuel Brænåks is standing by, and you can see crowds gathering behind him. Bright, what can you report? It's been a 45-hour journey for you to get to where you are, so we can learn a bit more about what really happened. What are you learning?
So, Evans, I am reporting live from Bręåks. Actually, we understand that Sikaman is the adjoining community from here. And so once you get to Sikaman, you now come to Bręåks. And then we have a pitch forest that is right behind us where the incident happened and where we are reporting that some government officials, that's the environmental minister and also the defense minister, have been confirmed dead in this particular incident. The plane was heading, or the helicopter was heading for Obuasi. But I have an eyewitness for us. But before that, you can see quite a number of people have gathered. That's the community folks here who have gathered to commiserate with the people. We also have some government officials. I have cited the Kumasi mayor, that's Ejenim Boateng, the Kumasi mayor Kinzoba, he is here, and also I've also cited the deputy national security coordinator for the Ashanti region, Tapsoba, also here. All of them are making frantic efforts to go into the deep forest to ascertain circumstances. And already, as we reported, the Ashanti regional minister left the scene. That was the responsive community mining event, and then went and came right here at this community. And so they have taken lead into the forest to ascertain circumstances. But I have this gentleman here with me when the incident happened, and he will tell us what really happened when he went there to see the site. But Okoye no Dennis here and Nanope.
Nanope Bobe 9:30 to 10. Ti ewa fumudo. Ne ti say punu eba. Like punu say sound eba no that's like person de bandum say bibias. Ti mka chimi nyam say yen hwe be punu beko. Ti udin be tem mi say pena cash of the cinema. Na mka chimi nyam say no. Keeping na cash and te buy a young fifth in the museum. Say, being go for be a can one that started to say a good gesture. Till Hobe within 5 years, say, boys be the motto. Motto baby say, motto be a clash into the say, one boy in let him go here. It's a woofem, bear within bear 2 hours in the moon. Tia Gusua, to call first be deep forest. The column says, baby, I put tears no, maybe I bet my wa. Tiam Pampaya Kwana, you won't say, I'm Panso, or you won't say, Mutuno, near head, a boo from what? Tekoya, you say, a moon dear. A moon nash, Baba Hopin Moons and a dow.
No more body na Shikran, are they?
Yes, on the doubt, and Chamber Bigakwa. But what kind of Muda, Omujan, Amunash, and because soon to me, fashion, because for this, no, I know it. And before since no, maybe I didn't see no, maybe I know about me. I die. Maybe and say the net here. The two from my corner, second get the two from my net here. You do me can class and you won't pass any pabe 5 feet. Now she can't. I judge problem my always yeah.
It's a point Bibiash, Bibiamo, Bibia,
Yash, Bibiash, Bibiano, Bibiash, yeah, Bibiash. I crash out first. Was 10 crash no I don't know move to a train I crash because for her noise na I na because one more few crash to say noise yes then I work from quite a ben hodi yes I also to me the following one the class yes and you guys in the buy na o first news about guys in the door so yes in the then go here yeah more than 2 hours 3 hours.
You spent 3 hours, 2 hours before finding
out of the Lands and Natural Resources Minister that was advertised that he was going to lead this. And Mark Shaw tells us that there was a clash. There was another event in the central region that made it impossible for him to move. And so Omane Boama and Ibrahim Murtala Muhammad took the lead to go to the site, and he didn't go. And that obviously sends chills down your spine when you hear that particular story. It's so surprising that it was the Chief of Staff who addressed the nation to break the news that we've lost the Defense Minister and Ibrahim Murtala Muhammad. But it's a fair expectation to see that the President may be later today, may address the country himself. Our condolences, obviously, to the families of the bereaved. But what we need to do as journalists is try and help you understand this great moment of grief, what has happened, but also to get clarity from government as to how they plan to move forward on the back of this terrible incident in Obuasi, in the thick forest there in Sikaman. And if you're just joining us right now, a total of 8 people.
8 individuals, 3 military officers and 5 civilians.
Exactly.
Including 2 sitting cabinet ministers.
Cabinet ministers, and this is the defense minister we were talking about, and environment minister who are passed. And Elting, I must say this. It was just 2 days ago. I was talking to Omane Bama, and I spoken to him. Why? Because I was trying to convince him to allow us to embed with the military that the president had deployed to Boku. And I was convincing him about it because I thought for transparency, it would be good to have a reporter with a camera with a team. We see that happen elsewhere in the world where the military is deployed and you have a journalist with them covering what they are doing. It's such a major operation like that. It would have been useful to have it. And I was talking to him about it. He seemed very open about the idea. And you will notice, Elting, that we subsequently, last few days, we've seen that the military has been speaking.
Right.
We have the military spokesperson who has been talking to us. He wanted to bring transparency to the military. He didn't want the military to be a closed book. And he had given the instructions for the military to engage on what they were doing. And I remember him calling me subsequent to my call to him. This is just two days ago. When we had the military spokesperson on our network talking, he called me agitated that we are asking too many questions of her. Because, again, he also wanted to balance the information just enough. And there's a lot more that we can talk about. This fine gentleman called Omane Bama, and, of course, Murtala Mohammed, that we've all engaged. Okay. And Maxwell is back live with us, and we can see many more dignitaries coming in. Maxwell, what more can you talk to us about?
Thank you.
Well, so you just heard no interviews. That is coming from the Chief of Staff Administration, Nanoye Bampoado. It tells you the devastation and how people are grieving here. Earlier, I had opportunity to have interactions with presidential staffer, Beatrice, and she had agreed to speak to us earlier, but she changed her mind that she is unable, to speak to us. So that's a challenge here. It's a lot of grieving here at the presidency. Indeed, it's a big loss, for the government. It's a big loss, for the party, as well. And that meeting that I told you about earlier has ended, and that's why you see the stream of people